Alright, welcome back to another episode of C&C Productions. Today, doing some last minute prep up on the pry line today. It's a windy day, so it's good for this. It's about 60 to some degrees right now. It's supposed to be chilly all day and then get down to the mid 40s tonight, so probably the first major cold front towards the end of the summer here, so should have the cameras blowing up tonight, I would assume. But I'm back in the kill pot right now. I decided when I move the stand, I'm going to have to move the mock scrape, or at least add another mock scrape, and move it to the south side of the food pot, so these deer have to come across north to south, and will give us a broadside shot when the buck's gonna be hitting the mock scrape. Food pot's looking pretty good. I'm gonna top it with some rye after I'm done with finishing up this mock scrape. It's about a 22-yard shot to the new stand location, so that's perfect. Like I said, these deer hopefully come from the north, and they're gonna work north to south and give us a broadside shot as they come up to the mock scrape. Hopefully, that's the plan. So I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done today. Gotta move some cameras around, check the food pots out, put up a new pop-up in one of those food pots, and then that's about it. And just let this place rest for the next month or so. So I'm gonna get to it. Pretty windy, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm at the back pot now. This is still a work in progress. As you can see behind me, we do got a lot of green, but it's pretty patchy. There's some weeds in it, and the side where I'm going to put the pop-up didn't do as good as the other side behind me. There's just a ton of thatch that couldn't get tilled up all the way, and we broadcast over that and packed it, and obviously that hurt us in the long run. But it's trying to catch up. The front pot, as you'll see, is a lot better than this. That first rain that we got on the front pot definitely made that jump a lot quicker than this one. We didn't get a rain for a couple days after we planted this, but as you'll see, the front pot's doing probably 3 times better. But this is still looking pretty good for the first time planting it. Still got about 3-4 weeks of good growth, I'd say, depending on if we get warm weather like we have in the last couple of Septembers. So I'm gonna top seed. I'm gonna top pretty much the pop-up side all rye. It's been about 5 weeks since we planted back here, I think, maybe 4.5 weeks. So this is when the brassicas really start jumping. So I'm gonna get seeding here, and then I gotta put a pop-up, and that's gonna be it for back here. Alright, after a lot of hand sawing, the screen is up alongside the pop-up here. It's about 15 feet long, and that's just so if there's deer feeding, out here about 50-60 yards, we can sneak up that hill and have a better chance of getting into the pop-up without them seeing us. So yeah, that took a little bit of time, but it's done now, so that should work out pretty well. So just gotta hang the cell camera up back here, and then onto the front pot to end out the day. As you can see, the front pot made a huge jump since the last video I posted about it. We're probably 5 weeks now, I believe, and it probably jumped 3-4 inches since last Sunday, so it's moving pretty quick now. There's not much browse pressure, so that's good. The screen is fighting it. The screen is fighting its butt off to come back for me for the fall, but it's not gonna make it. Most of the spots is 2 feet tall, but there's some up to my shoulders. But I just don't think I gave it enough fertilizer to start the growing process, but it's trying to come back. It's pretty cool to see how thick the stalks get when it's shoulder height. So I'm gonna do what I did in the back and put some pines along the edges here close to the tree stand, and then a few patchy spots in this plot I'm gonna top with rye. But brassica looks great right now. There are some weeds in it, but the brassicas are definitely thriving in this plot. So very excited to see what this plot produces for us this fall. Hopefully some big bulbs and radishes after they're done browsing on the leaves. That should be good enough, I think. That's just to block the plot a little bit more as we access from the edge of the property there and then come in down this tree line. I think it'll work out pretty good. Pretty hidden. I was going to put some on the other side of this pine, but this big pine covers most of us when we start coming towards the east, so I think we're good. So I'm going to throw some rye down now and then pull the chip and then get the heck out of here. That's going to be it. Alright, I got all the rye that I wanted to put down. Now I just need some more rain, and that should fill in the patches pretty good. All in all, it's a great looking plot. I just saw a radish down there that was already kind of coming out of the ground a little bit. It had about a 2-inch diameter of a radish on it. So looking forward to see what this plot looks like when we get back from the elk hunt. Deer should love it this year. It's looking great right now, and very excited to hunt this and see what kind of bucks show up this year on it. So that's going to do it for me today. Up here, got everything I wanted to get done. Got cameras checked, ground blind put up, put some screens up along a couple of the stands, and that was a good day. Sun's out now. Feels like fall. It's in the 60s. It's supposed to be cold tonight. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on another episode of CNC Productions.